So I've started off sitting up really tall, like I often do, and then rock back onto the back of your sitting bones and round your spine. So as you rock back, you might like to open your elbows, and that helps to round your upper back. And then as you come back up to sitting, squeeze your elbows, and that can help you sit up really tall. Then we're going to add some rotation, rock back, and then spiral around your rib cage, and then sit up really tall. So we exhale to roll back and twist. Inhale to come on up to sitting. Rock back and twist, and then come on and sit up tall. As you twist with your knees bent, your sitting bones are fixed on the mat, and so that means you can really rotate and work the muscles in your side waist, so you feel like you're getting a really nice narrow waist. Then we roll all the way up, and then come on up to sitting, reach up towards the sun, roll on down. Exhale to roll up, inhale to reach towards the sky, exhale, roll down. Great exercise to make your spine feel more mobile and also to get your abs working. And then from here, I've gone into the mermaid, so we're side bending through the spine. And this helps to release the muscles in your lower back if your lower back is a little bit tight, because we mobilize the rib cage. And then exhale to twist around, inhale to reach. Each time you twist, exhale, squeeze all the air out of your lungs. And then come on up, sit up tall, roll on down again. Roll on up, sit up really tall, come on into the mermaid on the other side in your Z sit position. Go over to the side bend, sit up really tall in the center, and then exhale, twist around. Follow your hand with your eyes. So getting that nice rotation through the spine. Come on back to the center. Then we roll down into the hundreds position. We inhale for 5 and we exhale for 5, pumping the arms and turning the palms down for 5, up for 5, so you can keep count. Keep your eye gaze looking towards your toes. So you're lifted just up above the tips of your shoulder blades, lower back lengthened on the mat. And then keep the abs working, and let's go into single leg stretch. So you're pulling with your arms and pushing with your legs, getting really nice tone in your biceps, nice mobility in your hips while still working through the abs. Come up a little bit higher for the single straight leg stretch. Direct your eye gaze towards your outstretched toe, or your lowest toe rather. Keep that movement going, scissoring the legs. Bring both knees in towards the chest and then reach away for the double leg stretch. You might like to exhale as the knees come in, squeeze all the air out of your lungs. Inhale to reach away. Hands go behind the head for the double straight leg stretch. So now you keep your lower back lengthened on the mat, and you're moving from the hip joints. So exhale down, inhale to come on up. Keep that movement going. And then for our last ab exercise for now, we go into the crisscross. So we exhale to twist, inhale back to the center, and we're aiming to get the opposite armpit towards the opposite knee. So your hips are fixed and you're twisting through the rib cage. Hands behind the knees, come on up. Step into a plank position. Hold the plank position for a moment and then lower down in the push-up position. Stretch out your toes, reach your palms towards the ceiling, and then exhale to curl on up through the front of the body. So we're going into the dart. So great exercise to open up through your chest so we can breathe better. And also really nice exercise to tone all the muscles in the back of the body. If you'd like to increase the challenge, keep the feet lifted. And then we're going to stay up. And then reach the arms up and down. Great exercise to tone the muscles in the back of your arms. And then bend the elbows and come straight on up into Swan 1. So we're going to push through the heels of the hands, circle the elbows down towards the floor, and think of peeling the front of your spine off the mat. We inhale to start the movement, exhale, push the floor away, and we go into the Swan 2. So we rock and roll forward and back. Great exercise to tone your abs, as well as still toning the back of your body. And then hold it here. And then we'll move on to the next part of the workout. So now I've moved on to the foam roller and I'm using some hand weights. So I'm using 2.5 kilo hand weights. In one of my other videos, I used some water bottles, but today I felt like I needed to work a little bit harder. So I'm also probably working a little bit slower than I did in the other video. So by balancing on the roller, you're going to work all of the deep abdominal, deep back muscles. And then because I love bridging, of course I have to add in some bridging. So you exhale to roll up into the bridge, pause at the top and then roll on down. And then stay up. And then we open the arms, close the arms. So inhale to open, exhale to close. So you're balancing in between the wide part, in between the shoulders. And then stay up with the arms, roll the spine down. And then change the arm position. So now you're going to bend and stretch at the elbows. So great exercise to work the back of the arms, great exercise to work the upper back. Leave the arms reaching up, roll the hips up into a bridge. So now you're still getting the work between the arms and the upper back, but also working into the lower back, working into your back side and the back of the legs. Leave the arms reaching up, roll the spine down. Pick up one foot to increase the balance challenge. So now by balancing on one foot, so this is called reducing the base of support to increase the balance challenge. So now you're going to be working more into the deep abdominals, still working into the muscles in the chest and the arms. You can see it's hard to balance. I've got to really think about it before I pick up my foot. Hold the balance. Whoops, I almost fell off there. And then bend and stretch at the elbows, opening up through the chest. And then from here, change to the other leg again and change to the other arm position. So bend and stretch through the elbows. Leave the arms up. Take your time to change. It's not very far to fall off the roller, but still, if you fall off, you're still falling off. So take your time. Bend and stretch at the elbows. Lower both feet down again. And then change the challenge again to now open one arm at a time. So now you'll notice you're getting a feeling of getting more tone in your oblique muscles, the muscles in your side waist. Roll up into the bridge and keep that single arm going or that alternating arm going. Finish with the arms reaching up, roll the spine down. Take one arm back at a time. All good exercises to increase the balance challenge and a little bit of a coordination challenge. So you stay up, bend and stretch at the elbow. And then leave the arms reaching up, roll down. We're ready to change to the next part of the workout. So now I've placed the roller underneath my feet. So I've got my feet parallel and hip width apart. And then I'm starting to roll up and down in a bridge position. So by being on the roller, you have to keep the roller close to your sitting bones or close to your bottom. And you'll notice that when you do this movement, you get a lot more tone through the back of your body. Then reach the leg up high for the leg circles. So you keep both sides of your hips on the mat as much as you can and then circle the leg around. So it's okay if your hips move a little bit and maybe think about taking your legs in more of an oval shape because your knees are in the way when you're doing this on the roller. Roll up and down in your bridge, keeping the arms lifted. Then increase the challenge by reaching the arms up to the ceiling. So it's just less space to balance on. So you'll notice that you can feel more mobility or more movement through your upper back as you roll up and down. And then keep the hands just off the mat, stretch the leg up for the leg circles. Keep this movement going. So really nice exercise to feel like getting really nice long slim legs. And then reach the arms up high and then separate the feet. So now you're in a wider position. So now you might notice that you feel a little bit more tone in your inner thighs as you roll up and down. So doing all the different feet positions gives you really nice tone in the back of your legs, really nice tone in your bottom muscles. So you look nice in your bikini or your mini skirt for the summer. And then roll on up. And then lie down on the mat, lie down on your tummy, and then slide your shoulder blades towards you and inhale to come on up towards your lowest rib. So this is a variation of the swan. By being on the roller, you get a little bit more tone through the back of the arms, and you can lift a little higher. And then rock and roll forward and back again. Getting nice tone in the back of your body. Nice tone through the back muscles. And we change positions. So now you're balancing on your side hip. So you need to move around a little bit till you find a part where it's a little bit comfortable to balance on your side hip or towards your upper leg. And then swinging the arm and the leg forward and back in opposite directions. And then leave the arm reaching forward, circle the arm back, or circle the leg back, and then reverse the circles. More nice tone in the legs to look good in your bikini or your mini skirt this summer. Or if you're in winter still, you look nice in your skinny jeans. Turn to the other side, balance on your side hip. Hand behind the head to increase the balance challenge and get a little bit more strength through your upper back. Inhale to kick forward, exhale to reach back, and then swing the arm and the leg forward and back. So you get a little bit more movement through the hip joint, a little bit more of a balance challenge. And then finish reaching the arm forward, go into your leg circles, and then reverse the circles. Then we're going to finish with a really nice upper back stretch. So place the roller just below the tips of your shoulder blades and inhale to go back, exhale to curl up. So if it doesn't feel good, just move a little bit higher or a little bit lower on the roller